Hi, I'm children's book author and teacher Shannon Anderson, and since tomorrow is Earth Day, I thought that I would show you some earth-friendly ways that you can wrap gifts and make cards for others by using recycled materials or by reusing something that you may have in your home. So first off, this is a present that I wrapped using just a paper bag. So, you go to the store and you get all of these paper bags. And what I did is I just tore apart the bag like this. And I laid it out on my kitchen table. And I simply took some stampers like this. So this one just happens to be like some vines with leaves on them. And so I took the stamper and I stamped all over it as I had it laid out on my table. And then I took a little Q-tip and I took the pink to kind of make it look like there were some flowers around all of the nice green leaves. And then I just used it as wrapping paper. And the nice thing is this paper is really thick and durable, so it's really nice wrapping paper. And then I just put some twine, but of course you could use some curling ribbon or something like that if you wanted to, or yarn, whatever you have around your home. But that way, when you go to the birthday party and someone gets out the garbage bag and they're collecting all of the wrapping paper and they just throw it away. And so instead of wasting all of that paper, you could make your own, and it makes it kind of special because it's personalized and they know that you created it, so that you took some time and put some thought and care into it. So I was going to show you an idea. So I've torn apart my my paper bag, and then what you could do if you don't have some stampers like these, which I have a lot of those. I have some that have little flowers and hearts and things. But if you don't have those, you can get these little, I call them dotters because they make dots, and I love polka dots. And so what I did is I just took some paints and I put them on my, let me see if I can do this without spilling paint everywhere. I put them on a paper plate. And so then I'm going to make some dots on here. This isn't gonna go the best because I don't have it laying flat, of course, but for demonstration purposes, I can make these little polka dots all over, excuse me, my paper. And I just happen to like these colors together. And I think this would make some really fun, bright, cheerful, happy birthday paper. And so I'm making these dots, and you can kind of swirl them to make them fill in a little bit nicer. And so as I'm doing this, I'm gonna fill the entire paper, of course. And then when I'm all finished, I'm gonna let it dry. And then once it's dry, I can wrap my gift in it. But here's the other cool thing that you can do. So I'm decorating my paper, I'm gonna let that dry. And then I can make a card to go with it. So instead of wasting the money on a card, I can reuse some paper around my house. So I can actually just use paper, or I can use something called Cardstock, which is just a little bit thicker than paper. And that's what I did, is I grabbed some cardstock, and you can see that I used the same exact colors as I did on my paper. So when I put this on the present, it's going to match the present, and they're going to know that I also took some time and thought and love in the card that I made for them. Now, this is just a very simple card. I just wrote happy birthday on it and put the dots, of course. But you could also, if you're fancy, like my daughter likes to make cards all the time. And so like she sometimes will draw nice things on them, or she's also really good at painting. And so these are some examples of paintings that she has done on cards. You can see how beautiful these are. And she knows how to do really nice lettering too. So the lettering on these are just really pretty. So she made paintings and she put their names on them and made them really special. So she has all kinds of these that she does. And you can just search for images and paint something that looks like that image, or make up your own. These were some that she made of just a leaf going across on a card. So you could do that. Or if you wanted to make a little hobby out of making these cards, I know my two biggest cards that I seem to give out to people are birthday cards and thank you cards. So you can actually get different stampers that are specifically for that. Like this one right here is a stamper that says a great big thank you. And so I just dipped it in blue ink and put a couple of heart stamps on the sides. And so I made my own thank you card, and then I can write inside there. This one, I used 3 different stampers. So I had 3 different balloon stampers. And so I stamped them on here, and you can see the middle balloon says happy birthday. Of course, it'd probably be prettier if I would have done it in colored stamps, and I could do colored ink. And then on the inside, I can write in it. They even have stampers that do a whole invitation for you. So this one is a you're invited to from date, place, RSVP. And so there are all kinds of stampers that you can get in craft stores, even Walmart, places like that, Target. And you can create really special cards that are made by you, but also look really good if you're not as artistic, perhaps. So I hope that these are some ideas that you can try. So next time you have a birthday party to go to, you can even make the gift if you wanted to. I have several videos that show different things that you could make. Excuse me. And then you can wrap your gift in paper that you've made, a card that you've made, and it'll be really special. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'd love to see pictures of what you come up with, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.